Are y'all gonna? Are you gonna get the PS5, David?
I'm gonna try. I want to try and get it as soon as possible. My prediction is that tomorrow for the Xbox showcase that they're gonna announce the date and they're gonna announce price at the end of their presentation because they
Do
can't
you
wait any
think
later.
Sony's gonna let Microsoft like set the price?
Yeah, I really do. I
Hmm.
think Microsoft's gonna come out and they're gonna be like, it's gonna be $4.99, which is like the current price of the Xbox One X, without
But
discounts and shit.
I heard there's gonna be like the version without a disk drive in it, and it's gonna be like $200 less. So it's
That's what
gonna
they
be
were
like,
saying. That's the Lockhart. But hypothetically speaking, I was listening to Digital Foundry's report on the PlayStation 5, and they're like,
yeah,
oh, they announced the secret like digital only console and da 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 da. They're like, it's only going to cost them like $10 less to produce it. They're like, even though it's just there's no disc drive in it, um, that disc drive, the Blu-ray disc drive, like if you're gonna buy it from a factory, one piece is like $30. But if you're gonna buy millions of them, they're gonna drop it down to like $10 to $8 per disc drive. So they're only really saving $10 on their amount, like per unit, if they go discless. So
yeah,
it's still gonna cost them the same amount of money. So people saying that the log cart's gonna be a few $100s less, that's not necessarily true because um it's still costing them the same parts. It's just the disk drive that's not there.
yeah. I think I saw that in somebody else, the same podcast I was listening to. It was just like, well, I think it gets offset by the memory that you're gonna have to put it in there. So the higher memory is gonna cost more. So it's probably just gonna offset whatever you saved into the memory. So it's either can be the same price or
I think
like you said, a couple bucks less.
personally, like for the sake of like, because I don't know if I don't think you were here yet, David, but I told Fernie that I was building my PC, my first PC build,
Are you buying like
and
piece by piece or what?
yeah, I'm buying
Like
it piece
every
by piece.
paycheck?
Yeah, every paycheck. I have my computer case already. It's fucking massive. I have
That's
it's
exciting,
an
dude.
yeah, it's an ATX like tower, like the full size fucking thing. And I have that. I have my motherboard. I have the power supply unit. It's coming in on tomorrow actually. And
Oh, so
then
exciting.
I should be getting my processor this Friday. So I
How much
just
did you pay
need
on the
like
processor?
so here's the thing.
Oh
The
shit.
process the processor that I wanted to get was the Ryzen 7 3700X,
What's
which is
that?
like it's a AMD processor. It's not an Intel processor. It's just like has like 16 cores. Like it's a good quality processor, right? But it costs like 350. It's not too much. I'm willing to pay for it. So I was today I went to my chiropractor this morning for my appointment for like an adjustment, and I play with Warzone. I play with him on Warzone. He fucking he
What
plays
the
with me.
fuck?
Yeah, for
He
real.
also
You
And
sells,
sorry,
he
your
also sells me
ability to make
weed.
friends, your ability to make friends is unrivaled.
so no, it's because well, let me tell you backstory of that. I was going with him to him right to see him, and I told him like, yeah, I was like, I have this chair that's like not very good for my back, he's like, yeah. I was like, I want to get a gaming chair, and he's like, oh, I have a gaming chair. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, it's because I play on PC a lot. I'm like, what do you play? He's like, I play Warzone. I'm like, oh, for real? So I was like, let's play. I'll add you. He's like, all right. I was like, what's your name? And his name is Bone Crusher.
God damn it!
That's fucking
For real.
dope.
Bone Crusher 69 or 68 or some shit.
Because he can't be 69 because he's professional, you know.
Right. Yeah. He's for the kids. But so he added me, and so we were talking. Every time I see him, we talk about our games or like the games we've had, whatever, and what guns we run and all that. And I was like, I told him, I'm like, oh, I'm building a PC, and he's like, oh, for real? He's like, you should have told me. He's like, I just sold my old graphics card because I'm getting a new one, and he's like, if you want, I'll sell you my CPU, my old CPU. He's like, I just upgraded to an Intel. He's like, and I was using a Ryzen 2700X, and those are like the step below the one that I want to get. And brand new, those cost like 250 or 275. And he's like, I'll sell it to you for $100. and he's like, and I'll give you a cooler with it too, like a CPU cooler, the aftermarket cooler. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. He's like, I've only had it for like not even a year. I'm like, fuck it, I'm down. So I'm picking up the $100 CPU from him this Friday when I go to my next appointment. So I'm doing that just for now, and I figured later on if I want the the better one, then I'll get the better one. You know, I mean, it's mainly for my beat stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna ask what kind of graphics card you're gonna get, but I mean,
dude, I don't know. I don't know yet. Like I don't know yet.
I wish I knew
uh,
more about that stuff.
yeah, me
I
too.
wish
I
I
go
sorry.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say I wish I knew more as well. Like I don't completely know that much. I just know that like I'm trying to go for the better tier stuff. Like maybe it's mid range to close to higher end. I know there's higher end shit that costs thousands of dollars, but I'm like in the mid range still. That's what I'm trying to be at.
The only thing that like kind of discourages me about building my PC or building any PC in general is just that the ability. Like, you buy something that's $1,000, and then like a year or two later, you have to spend another $1,000 to make games runnable.
Yeah.
But I bought this like little gaming PC from Amazon. It was like $500. Remember I told you like my Call of Duty didn't want to work because it updated. No, it updated again, and now my Call of Duty looks awesome, and I can play it.
Hmm.
But only like I can't play Warzone because it's too big of a map, so it can't load everything in
I
properly.
got you. Yeah.
But like the multiplayer maps, it works fucking great. I mean, it still
Well,
lags in the beginning, as the assets load in, and then after a while, it just runs okay.
I guess I was gonna add into the reason to me explaining that to David of the PC build, like for going back to the PS5 for the sake of like, I guess having the console. I feel like the console I can use it a lot for like um, streaming stuff, Netflix and stuff. Like not that I can't use my computer, but I feel like when I watch stuff, it's kind of like I'd be on my bed chilling, or me and my girl or something. You know what I mean? Like I think that's why I would still get a newer console, and then for the ability to play on there. But I think I am gonna get games for my PC if you know what I mean. When I actually do have the PC, I don't know.
So yeah, I've been using my brother's old Xbox to play Call of Duty because like even though like it looks okay on my computer, like I still like having everything at once. It's like with the Xbox, it looks better, or doesn't look better. It just runs better. Um, but I hated having to switch the HDMI cable, like to use my computer from the Xbox on my monitor. So
Yeah,
I feel like I like the PC angle more because I can just quit it and then play something else or watch something else. And for the most part, I really don't watch stuff on my computer. And
yeah.
TVs now, they all have like, if you buy a TV, it already has everything
Yeah, you're
included,
right. Yeah, well, I'm not talking out of my ass at that
like
point.
smart TVs. No, but I mean,
Yeah,
it all depends on the type of TV you get too. Like,
yeah, true. I fucking have this fucking this is the TV Frankie gave me.
Dude,
Shout out to
fucking
Frankie.
Frankie, dude, moving
for
on
me,
up.
yeah, he's making
I know,
moves.
man. I know, man. He's
Congratulations,
hardcore
man.
making moves.
Yeah, no, I'm super proud of him. Hey, so fuck Frankie.
Yeah, he doesn't listen.
How
Fuck
long
him.
ago did you start this process? Like, did you just how long
For
ago
the
did you
PC?
start saving and start buying stuff like bit by bit? Because like I've been wanting to do that for years, and you're like inspiring me.
Dude,
That's like
no, me too. Like I this is probably like I'm going on like my third year of saying like, you know what, I'm gonna buy parts for a PC. And just looking at reviews of stuff that I don't even know what the fuck they mean, you know, like kind of just and I'm just like, man, I need to just stop like talking about it and just kind of dive in. I'm not like fuck it if I start somewhere small, you know. But it's only been, dude, literally when I got my like when I ordered my case was maybe a week and a half ago, if that. I was like one night I just couldn't sleep, dude, and like I had my
spend money.
monies. Yeah, and I was just like, man, fuck it. Like I want to get a case. Like I've been wanting to get a case, so I looked up cases on Amazon and Newegg and like kind of got the higher rated cases. You know what I mean? For like what I wanted, and then I just like fuck it, I went for that, and it's an MSI fucking case. It's like it was like $120, like it wasn't that much. So fuck it. And then I got that, and I was like, man, you know what? I just keep going into the rabbit hole and just started ordering shit. I just decided on the motherboard, and I was like, fuck it, it's cool.
That's so fucking exciting. I'm so jealous of you, dude. Like I'm seriously like
Dude,
super.
I'm excited, man. I'm like tripping because like the motherboard was like 240 or 220, and my case was 120, so that's already like close to $400. And the computer that I have right now, it literally costs $400 used from a pawn shop, and I'm like, fuck, dude, these little parts already accumulate to more than what this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm excited to what capabilities I'm gonna have with the PC. You know,
Yeah.
because I want to do music production. I still want to continue the video editing stuff and like all that shit. You know, so I'm excited to see what kind of like how much more advanced it'll be.
I I wonder. I mean, for the most part, it has to be cheaper than like a pre-built one, right?
Yeah, I feel like the pre-built ones they save a lot of money with because they cheap out on certain parts,
Oh, okay.
like the
Yeah.
power, like they cheap out on the power supply unit, or they cheap out on like the cables. They're kind of generic ass like pieces, and they might just go hard on like the processor. You know what I mean? And like they give you the lowest amount of RAM only because in the meantime you're able to upgrade if you want. So it's like, eh.
Yeah. If you download more, I'm still
Yeah.
with that joke. I'm still with that download RAM joke.
And in case y'all talk shit, this is Corona Light. It's only 99 calories. All right. I know it's 12. I know it's 1 p.m. But it's my day
Dude,
off.
dude, who cares, dude? Who cares?
I know, right? Who cares?
It's been too long. So
Cheating.
what? So did you decide that you were not gonna get a PS5? Is that what you were saying earlier?
Oh wait, Fernie?
No, I think Alex said he was gonna get both, right?
Yeah,
Like
like
he.
I think I almost have to get a PS5. Like I'm just, dude, like born and bred PlayStation, like PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, like all of it, dude. We've always had it. Like I have to get it. Like there's no fucking, I don't know. I have to get it. But I
Yeah,
was just saying,
same.
like, I guess I was coming up with reasons of like for the sake of, I don't know, because I'm buying the PC. It's gonna cost the parts that I have picked out. The total's coming out to like $1,200. You know what I mean? It's gonna cost more than what the PS5 would be. And I'm just like, why would I get the PS5? In my head, I'm like, well, I guess I can use it if like I have in the future if I have a home or some shit like I have guests over, I can put that shit on. Or I mean, but at the same time, Fernie was also like, man, fuck that. Like you have a TV. Like you're right. I don't know. I guess I just want to continue the PlayStation thing for me.
I do
You
have
know
to
what?
say, like, if you're gonna get the PlayStation 5, like, you don't need it right away.
Hmm.
Especially if you're not gonna upgrade your TV soon. Like, unless
Yeah,
you're gonna
fuck.
have a 4K TV, then it's not even like you don't even need it because everything's in it for the next at least year to 2 years. Everything's gonna be like semi ported. So, I mean, there's nothing die hard that you're gonna absolutely need
Yeah.
for that PS5. So I would wait off,
At the same,
hold off on it.
yeah. At the same time, I'm still just like first person shooter game. You know what I mean? The same game, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. Like I haven't
Minecraft.
seen anything else that I like. Sorry, go for it.
I was gonna say and Minecraft.
And you're what?
Minecraft.
Uh,
Oh,
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Oh, Minecraft. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
God damn it, Alex. So what kind of headset is that, dude?
This one that I have,
Mm-hmm.
it's a Corsair. It's like a gaming headset. It's a Corsair H50 or H70. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace
Do you use it
from some lady.
for PS4 or no?
Yeah, I use it for my PS4. It's wireless. So I was like, fuck yeah, this
What's
shit's
the
dope.
sound quality on it?
It's
Like
pretty good.
for in-game stuff, not just
It's pretty good. Like I can hear like this. It's like surround sound type shit. You can hear everything around you and stuff. Like it's really good.
because I was debating on getting the because since fucking PlayStation 5 is gonna come out in a few months. I was sitting here like debating if I should get the Astro A50s, but just
Oh,
because that
okay.
was the 7.1 surround, and I want that because like I have my 4K TV, and then I have my brother-in-law hooked it up and gave me his Bose 321 surround
Oh
sound.
shit.
So he bought the soundbar I have for my living room, which you all have heard, and he gave me that Bose 321 setup, and then yeah, so I kind of like inherited some good tech, and then Yeah, I'm like loving it because I played Last of Us on it. Incredible sound, like sounding, and then plus I do like, I don't know, like you and I have chatted before, like while we're playing video games, and like I like to have like the whole like best quality sound and
Yeah.
surround sound on
Yeah.
my headset. So kind of like in the mood to buy that, but I don't know if I should do it towards the end of the generation.
See, that's so weird because I cannot play with game audio. Like every game I play, like I don't listen to game audio. Like I'm either listening to music or like a podcast or whatever.
That's so
Like
weird.
I play Call of Duty and like Call of Duty,
That's
like it
so.
you have the
What
footsteps, like
the
you can
fuck?
hear it,
Yeah.
or people shooting you, whatever, and they have like little call outs like, oh, enemy at the courthouse or enemy
Yeah.
wherever.
Yeah.
Like
That's why your
I
KD
can't.
ratio sucks.
No, dude, it's fucking good. But no, I can't play
Wait,
with game audio.
you still play? You play Call of Duty?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
I've
could we
been,
just play together for once? Like,
He doesn't do that, dude.
I've been,
please? What
Dude,
the fuck?
I don't want to fucking talk to you while I'm playing video games. You think Fernie wants to fucking talk to you while he's playing video games?
dude.
Well,
I tried
told you, right?
Warzone. Oh, go ahead.
I told you, right, that I was on playing The Last of Us. I'm in the middle of a fucking like epic cutscene, and he sends me 5 fucking invitations in the span of like a minute. I'm
Sorry
like,
for
what the
fucking
fuck,
caring
dude?
about our friendship.
Dude, fucking text me. I'll text you later. Like last time we fucking played,
Oh,
you
wow.
were playing. No, last time I was on the fucking call with you for like 5 fucking hours with fucking Andrew and homeboys from your other posse,
Yeah.
and then you all forgot that I was there. And
Start
then
talking shit about you.
and then the whole fucking time he was like, "Oh yeah, like he's playing, and he finally made it to like the top 10 in fucking Fortnite, and he's like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Hold on. So he has me fucking sitting there in the silence while he's trying to kill somebody, and he fucks up. He's like, oh, so anyway, I was like, blah 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 blah. Like,
We were
fuck
talking
you,
about
Alex.
opening a weed shop or something.
Oh yeah,
So fucking make believe as fucking dream.
poopy McButt.
Dude. Yeah, fucking Andrew. Shout out to Andrew.
He's a homie.
Dude, we should play. Bernie, not David.
I mean, I've tried playing Warzone and I can't get it.
Oh, you just play multiplayer?
Yeah, but I mean, I'll try
Okay.
Warzone.
I'm done.
I've been trying
Warzone's-
to get the gold camos on all the guns to get to Damascus.
You see,
It's-
a lot of my friends talk about like them upgrading their guns. Dude, I don't even do that. Like, I just go into Warzone just to fucking try to like
Guns blazing.
either win or fucking just like ruin somebody's game. Like, I like jumping into quads solo just to ruin people's games. Like, that's how fucking petty and fucked up I am.
And then
Wait,
you
you can
play with-
join solo quad or just to
Yeah.
like fuck up with your team.
No, like you can pick to fill or not or not fill on quads or
Oh.
trios or duos, so you can go in solo.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I played like 3 games and I was just like, nah, that's not for me. Because I was trying to find somebody and I was just running in the middle of nowhere, and then I just get shot and I'm just like, okay, what the fuck did I come from?
Hey Alex, drop your shorts at that angle. Missed
Hey,
opportunity.
I don't want to say you have a problem, but you don't have a problem.
Dude, hey, I'm telling you, it's Corona Light, dude. It's chill. No, hey, so fuck, man. When I feel like guilty about this shit, but like all those 2 years back or whenever Fernie first started talking about TikTok and shit, right? How did I become a part of the TikTok thing? I made a few TikToks.
Oh, a few of them?
Yeah, have you seen
You
any
mean like a few accounts or like a few like videos?
videos?
Dude, you're jumping on the train late. It's gonna get banned.
I know, fuck. I'm surprised Amanda hasn't showed you.
What?
Yeah, I made a TikTok and it has close to 1,000 views.
1,000? What the fuck, Alex?
Yeah, yeah.
Of what?
Should I send it to y'all?
Yeah, so we can put it in the video.
Okay, let me send it real quick. Yeah.
What's your account name? You're gonna
Hold on.
blow up, dude. You're gonna get at least 20 more like views with this podcast.
I mean, like maybe like 3.
Wait, you're not on Facebook anymore?
Oh
Bernie?
no.
I was never on Facebook.
Oh, cringe.
How do I send it to you?
Hold up. Yeah. I can teach that bitch my language like Rosetta Stone. For that bitch one time,
You're
and then
so
I'm
fucking
on that
stupid. Oh god damn it. That's so good. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it. It's so cringe.
How do I send it to fucking Fernie?
Just copy the link and send it to him. Just text it to him. He'll open it. The quinceañera one kills me.
Huh?
Because it's quinceañera killed me. Oh god.
It's so stupid.
Yes, it is.
Do you like the demeanor of like I'm the shit with the fucking fits?
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, I made a couple. You have 9. You have 36 videos, 37 videos. 32. Oh fuck. That's so fucking funny. God bless you.
Well, most of it is just like it's like beat stuff, so it's not really like actual TikToks. But this is actually like a trend thing that I did just to be stupid.
Crushed it.
somebody commented that third fit though 100 stupid.
I still don't see it, so cool.
What
You
what
didn't
do you
send me
mean
anything.
I sent it to you on Snapchat?
Oh shit! I don't have
Fernie
Snapchat.
has Snapchat.
I don't even have it installed anymore.
Oh shit.
Wow.
All right, hold on. God damn it! How do I send shit to you? You fuck.
Text it to
Just-
him. Copy the
oh.
link and text it to him. Jesus
Does
Christ.
that have my
Who
number?
Who text anymore, dude?
There's Instagram. There's Discord. We have like fucking 10 ways to communicate. There's band, smoke signal, dog. I don't know, something.
There, I sent it through text. Bernie, unless you change your goddamn phone or some shit.
Oh yeah, I got it.
This man's a ghost.
Hey, so we gonna start this fucking podcast or what?
Yeah. Bro, I just like talking to y'all. Shit.
That's insane. Fucking miss you, Alex. Selfish asshole. Had to leave us.
Selfish.
Mm-hmm. Most selfish
I'm
person.
working my ass off over here.
I know. I know.
Bernie.
So did you just finish waking up and you're like, "Fuck it, we'll make a TikTok."
Dude, legit. I was like, I woke up, I saw.
You still
I
have that
was-
sullen, like like wake up face.
Yeah, I woke up. I was looking at TikTok, and then I saw because I've seen people do that where it's like I've seen the original one where people like, oh, what I would wear if I was on a date with you, and it's like real shit. Like people would dress all fresh, but then I started seeing dudes like wearing stupid shit, like ridiculous shit, and I was like, fuck. I was like, how do I wear some stupid shit? And I was like, man, the first two weren't too ridiculous, but that last one, I was like, fuck it, I'll do that.
Okay, for
My
that
dog was just looking at me like, damn, what's wrong with
for
you?
that
Fuck,
15-second
my own.
TikTok, how long did it take you to prepare for that?
Fuck, not that long. I was just kind of
How many takes
in
did you
and
have to
out.
do?
Dressing shit. Not any. I just those
He-
were all one takes.
He's a
Fuck,
natural
dude.
dog. He's a natural.
Yeah, dude, I fucking talk it up, baby.
Oh, we know. We know.
Yeah, that shit has 887 views, dude. That's ridiculous. And so get this on Instagram, I put up what should we talk about on this podcast, and Amanda put your TikTok video because she follows me on TikTok. She was like LMAO on the TikTok. So, but yes, I'm down. I'm so down to podcast, dude. Like, I've been pretty busy. I mean, I'm sure David's been fucking busy as shit, but like, I have felt like pretty busy as far as like finally having my own place, and then like with the job shit. So it's kind of on my end.
Yeah, I
know
just have
what?
a lot of free time.
I mean, it just the way we had
Stupid
to
fuck.
restructure shit, and I'm sure you're aware, and I'm actually surprised you're actually off today, both of you actually, because the way they wanted us to restructure is that you all are off on Sundays and Mondays, and then work Tuesday through Saturday. So
Oh shit.
that's how it's supposed to be structured, and so it had been almost impossible for us to podcast because I know Fernie's been itching, dude, to podcast for I'm saying for like months.
Dude, I've been talking
And
to myself in the back like a lot. Just like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up, man? Yeah, yeah.
Shut the fuck
Mic
up.
check, doing podcasting just on his own.
Yeah,
So yeah, he's
practicing
been wanting to do
the
it.
intro so he could fuck it up on the day, right? No, I'm just kidding.
God damn it.
Earlier I was like, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to our YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. Like, make sure you hit the comments on the bottom below. I was like, what the fuck did I
Yeah,
just
on the
say?
bottom below. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
our timing had been pretty bad, and I'm glad that we actually got to sit down and do this today. I was this close to just like pulling the plug and not doing it, but
Are we putting
but
this one out? Because it's like super loose.
I don't fucking care, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
I
put
don't
it
fucking
out.
care, dude. Honestly, even if it's like good little Instagram content, like that'd be cool, little clips.
Yeah.
So, let me ask this: for when you're recording, it's recording the screen and it's recording the audio.
Yeah,
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
I was playing it back. The video kind of looks grainy because our cameras are not the best,
Mhm.
but the audio sounded decent. So
That's cool.
I mean, I don't know. I'm still not 100% if I'm gonna want to put the video portion on YouTube
Yeah.
or whatever. But I mean, to stream it, it's gonna be fine. No problem. I'll cut all this shit out anyway.
So I don't know.
Alex, hey Fernie, tell Alex about the fucking League of Legends T-shirt.
What?
Oh yeah. So League of Legends, like they're like $1 billion company, right? Like the Riot Games and whatever. And they have a skin line. It's called True Damage, and it's supposed to be like a pop group that they made to promote the skin line. And then within the skin line, they made a apparel like to sell, and they literally used for one of the shirts. They used the same.
Share your
Like-
screen, Fern, if you can find it.
Yeah. They used the same. Hold on.
It's our fucking icon, dude. For
Yeah, they used
Last
the same
Dev.
icon, but just with a fucking filter on it. I
It's
can't
fucking
find
funny.
the word.
It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same photo.
I'll find it a bit. I'll show it.
No
I'll show it
problem.
to you
So
guys.
Fernie went online and like posted like, "Hey, this is just like clip art from Canva," which is where I got it from. But yeah, kind of funny, small world.
It's sold out. Where is it?
Bow wow wow bow wow 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 wow
So
wow.
stupid.
Oh, okay. I can't screen share, but I'll send it to you,
You're
Alex.
so dumb. Why? Oh yeah, you can't screen share because I think David, the host, fucking
Can I
did that
give authority?
bullshit. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
there you go. Go ahead. It's enabled now.
Where is it?
Look at that, Alex.
That's pretty cool.
They just inverted it and then added a filter to it and charged $35.
Wait, they're not on the way. Wait, what'd you say?
That they
You
just
ordered some?
no, like they made
Oh.
this. I don't know. It was just like, all right, cool, good enough. Let's just put some text on it, like a little filter. Let's charge $35 and sell out of it. We could have done that.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah.
We could have just added a filter.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's like a comic book filter.
dude, yeah, that looks really cool though. What the fuck?
Let's just copy that and put it as our fucking logo.
Yeah, might as well.
So what's up, guys? What the fuck, dude? What's up, dude? I'm just kidding. I miss you guys, man. I miss working.
How
I
have
miss-
things
I
been
miss
with your
working
dog, man?
It's been good. She's
She potty trained yet?
oh yeah, she was potty trained even before I got her. She's used to going outside. So I just like when I wake up, I'll take her out in the morning, and then I come back in, feed her. I feed her twice a day, and then give her treats in between. But she's potty trained. I mean, she's all good. I actually did find this. If I walk a little ways out of the apartment complex, there's this little like patchy grass area, and there's this massive building like that just casts a shadow towards the end of the day. And I'm like, dude, this is so dope. Like the other day after work, yesterday after work, I walked her. I went over there. I laid down and I played fetch with her, and I was just laying down in the shade, and like kind of just like not to be cliche, but it felt day where I was just like and like all that shit, like what I'm doing, working and stuff, and I'm just like most of the time the thoughts in my head are like, what the fuck am I doing? Like what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? Like constantly like questioning myself and like the actions that I'm doing, the decisions that I'm making, and all that shit. And I was just laying there like, dude, it's okay. Like I'm gonna be okay. You know what I mean? And I just felt like very at peace. So I'm like, man, I need to get a fucking yoga mat and just go out there and chill and like sit out there because the grass was itchy as fuck. I got super itchy afterwards. But I was like, man, I need to take a mat out there and chill, fucking play fetch with the dog. And it was
Dude,
super just nice, man. It was just like I needed it.
speaking of yoga and like meditation, just thinking about stuff like these last like 2 months or so, I've been like I set out on well after when we went back to work, I made it a point to like become a morning person. I'm like, fuck, okay, we're gonna go into work later, we're gonna get out a little bit earlier or whatever. But like I needed to change, I needed to make big changes in my life. So I started going to bed early, dude. Like by 10:30, 11 o'clock, I'm already in bed, like passed out.
That's good, man.
And then I'm waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm going for 2 mile
Yeah,
walks and coming home and meditating for 20 minutes. And
that's
it's
good, man.
been very, and I am starting to see like it takes me a while to actually start meditating and stuff and like actually being serious about it. So like the first 5 minutes I'm in my head just talking to myself, and then after like all the breathing exercises that I do and the way that the perspective that they put you in, like I finally feel like at peace, and I feel like appreciative of like my body and my like
Yeah.
my limbs, and just showing appreciation for like what my feet do for me. And like I'm like, fuck, I'm starting to think like Alex, like because I'm not like that, man. I'm not a very like significant person where it's like, oh yeah, no, my feet, like, oh, you're a monkey and da 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 da, the way you would put things into perspective. Like I was always like, my feet are my feet, and like I don't need to take care of them. But no, I realize I need to take care of them because they get me everywhere, and I need to show appreciation for my hands because they do everything for me. And I don't know, it was just weird. and
Yeah.
and
They
to
jacked my
actually
dick off. I'm sorry.
and to actually like take time to sit down and think like clearly for a while and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
meditate, that has
Yeah.
been so therapeutic for me. And
Uh, I feel like on that same note of like I feel like you go through your day like or week or month of just kind of like not and I wouldn't say a routine because our schedules are so like off and on every week the way we work. But I feel like we're in this motion of like we're constantly thinking of the thing ahead, especially at work. Like we're constantly thinking of, all right, this needs to happen. There's this project. I need to attack this. I need to get down with this. This needs to happen here. And like when I tell you, like when I went to that shady spot, it felt, dude, I fucking just like felt like, you know what? I don't need to think about what's happening next. I don't. There's no reason for me to think about that. Like I just have to sit right here and like I was looking up at the sky like uh, I was like just thinking to myself like I kind of got deeper and thought of like what am I like instead of like why am I doing these things. I got further away from that and kind of like I was like what am I like what am I doing here. And like my dog came up to me and she was fucking panting crazy and she was drooling all over my face, dude. And I was just like, dude, this is so perfect. Like I'm so lucky to like be able to just be out here and like I don't know. I was just like, man, this feels good. And I came back home and sat down and played 3 hours of Call of Duty and didn't win a single match. And I was just and I was okay with it. And I was like, you know what, like I'm good. You know, I needed that, dude. Like I needed some shit like that. That's fucking awesome, man. Like what you're doing, you know, that's
Yeah, I'm trying to
fucking cool.
become a little bit like healthier. I'm back on my diet again. I've already lost like 6 pounds, so it's like I've only been on it for like 10 days. So I would like being serious about it and just like I've gone for runs and jogs and shit, and I'm like, man, this is so fucking cool. Like, and now with the whole meditation thing, like I'm starting to appreciate like where I live. Like, man, I have a lot of like nice walkways, and there's like tons of people working out, and I know I see people on bikes and shit. And now I'm like, I have that bike that I have in the garage, but debating on buying like a mountain bike and just like, you know what, like fucking offered an hour and just going bike riding, see how many miles I can put in
Yeah.
or whatever. And yeah, I want to get serious about all this shit, and because like I don't know, man, like being at home for that time that we were during the whole like virus and stuff. Well, we're still going through it, but
Yeah.
that was awesome, but it was also very like it put me into a big perspective where it was like fuck, like I don't know if I should be doing what I'm doing, and not showing appreciation for myself. I don't know. It was kind of depressing a little bit, like being home that entire time, and then
Yeah.
when I went back, I was just like, oh, I don't know if I like this shit anymore. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it, and I'm I'm loving making changes and stuff like that, and yeah, I want to get better at it.
I feel especially with like everything besides Corona going on, like with protests and just hearing the news about like I don't know, like this person getting away with that, and especially with our government's reaction to like everything going on. Like I feel like it's real easy to get lost in or put into like a bad mental mindset, like from the beginning, like especially with everything going on in the headlines and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty good that you guys have a or trying to find outlets for that.
Yeah, I briefly heard you talking to somebody that we talked to. Have you been going to the gym?
No,
Oh, because I could have sworn I heard you talking to somebody at work, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I saw you at the gym." Oh yeah, no, I was leaving, or I was just getting there, or whatever.
no, it was at HEB.
Oh, okay.
The opposite of the gym.
Gotcha.
You guys were talking about that, and the only thing that was in my head, like going on, was just like this song playing in the background.
God damn it.
You guys need to play that
Yeah,
while you relax and meditate.
it's funny, dude. Like, there's like, you'd be surprised, Fern. Like,
Oh no,
you'll
I'm not
get
knocking it.
shows.
I'm not knocking it. I just thought it was like funny because that's
I
the
feel like
thing that I would have listened to, like to get myself in a mood.
feel like my biggest dude, man, like my biggest like physical challenge, not to even I don't we weren't even talking about this shit, but like my biggest physical challenge recently, man, my fucking back, man. My lower back has just been like I don't know, man. Like it's just been granted I've also like when I like maybe it's been 2 weeks, but like I don't know, I fell into this groove of just like, you know what, I would get off of work as soon as I got home, walk my dog, get back in, and I would have like a two separate six packs of beer in my fridge at all times of different kinds of beer, and I'll just be chilling here drinking and playing Call of Duty. You know what I mean? And I was kind of getting into this weird groove of like not doing shit, like I was just like fuck, man, and like I feel like the alcohol might have been getting my back inflamed, like my spine and shit. And it was making it a little more tender and shit. So I was like, but I know I'm drinking beer right now, but
I was gonna say you're on your
but
third beer.
yeah, but also like the
It's
last
Corona
time I
Light.
had
It doesn't
Trying
count.
to numb the pain.
but it's been like god damn it, it's been like maybe it's been close to a week since I've had my last beer.
Yeah.
God, I sound like I have a problem. But, like I started going to the gym again and like doing more stretches and stuff. So I was like I feel good right now. So like it's in my twisted mind to fucking reward myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Of course.
it's been like hectic at work. Like we've been understaffed, and like some managers are finally coming back, and I've just like not only have I had to take care of the bag, but like I get called to the front and like have to deal with the other, the other shit, and it's just like extra shit. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck, like
You don't think that you have like gout or anything like that?
nah, I don't think so.
Who
Like,
gets gout nowadays?
it happens, dude, and it actually happens with like gluten and shit, like
Yeah,
wheat and stuff
Mm.
like that causes inflammation. So that could be it. And the IPAs and all the other shit that you drink, the hoppy stuff might
shit,
be affecting
maybe,
you. I know, but
maybe.
you had complained about lower back pain before also, but I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe you have a sensitivity to gluten or
I feel like I do, because like I know the fucking the feeling of like how the fuck am I trying to say? Like
Inflammation?
the I guess the inflammation, but the allergic feeling to like gluten. Like I've
Okay.
experienced the feeling of it. Like I know what it is. I know exactly what it is when I eat certain things, like certain wheats and breads. You know what I mean? Like I just feel it almost feels like a not a rash, but like a feel like a weird feeling, like an itchy feeling within myself. Kind of weird.
I was gonna say itchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
my brother-in-law has, I think he has gout in his feet, like his toes or something like that. So he can't drink beer like he used to. So now he'll drink beer, but he also just sticks to straight like vodka, and
Mm.
that
Oh,
has
like
helped with
liquor,
his
yeah.
gout entirely. Like he's like, I still get what I want out of alcohol, and he's like, but I'm not in pain. He's like, and there's no inflammation, there's nothing like that. So
I I've also thought about like I mean, dude, fuck, I sound like a fucking like I'm having issues with I don't know with alcohol or something, but like I've just never liked hard liquor, dude, or like liquor, like shit like that, vodka and shit like that. I've never liked it. I've never liked the taste of it. Mixed drinks, like I don't know, like I've always just liked beer. Like I like the taste of beer, but I also don't enjoy the bloated feeling that beer gives me. You know what I mean? So maybe like because I know liquor when I've had just drank liquor, I don't get that bloated feeling, but I have the same like a more hardcore drunk. Like it's kind of
but you
worse.
don't you typically favor like darker beverages,
Yeah,
like beers, like hoppy or stuff?
yeah,
That might be an issue.
it
You
might
know,
be. Yeah.
I don't know, something to bring up to Bone Crusher 68.
Right. Oh shit. All right. Nothing. I was gonna say something, but no, forget it.
Just say it.
I'm straight as fuck. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'll kiss your bitch ass.
I'll kiss your bitch.
I don't give a fuck. I'll kiss your bitch ass.
Damn it.
Dude, when you coming down? Not to enable you or anything, but like I have a few six packs that you need to take. A mutual friend of ours up there. I'll tell you
A
off air,
mutual
but
friend.
yeah, I'll tell you off air. But yeah, no, I need to send you with some beer next time you come down. I made a promise
Okay.
that I intend to keep.
I
Wait, did you get that some of that pickle beer?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I have more of that now. So I have like some cervecitas that I need to send
How-
over to.
How was it? How was the pickle beer?
It's good. It's salty. It's got a little bit of a taste. So I enjoy it. No, it's like Michelob. No, it's like Bud
Mm.
Light with a little to it, with a
Oh,
little like that brine in it. It's good.
okay.
I've had two styles of pickle beer, and they were both good.
I don't know when I'm going back down though. Fuck man, who knows?
He moved up to the big leagues. Now he's not coming back.
God damn it. No, just like as far as like wanting to, I don't know, like it seems like the valley's a lot crazier with the COVID stuff right now
No, dude,
than
no
the where
pasa
I'm at.
nada, bro. No pasa
God
nada.
damn it, dude.
No pasa nada, bro. Oh,
When
fake,
didn't
fake
it,
news. Fake news.
hey, what county is Mercedes in Edinburgh?
Hidalgo.
Oh, okay.
2
Did they
miles to
ever
the
do that?
east is Cameron.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Because like San Benito's in Cameron County and shit.
Mm-hmm. Right as soon as you exit La Feria, it turns into Cameron.
I see.
So yeah.
Because I know they were putting like the stay-at-home order or whatever. Did they do that?
That's fake. It's a fake document.
Oh, that was fake.
No, it's real, but they're treating it like it doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, shit, man.
I haven't done any research into it, but saw a tweet. It says Hidalgo County by itself had more deaths today than 44 other states. Hidalgo County would be ranked number 7 on the daily death rate by state on it by itself. So I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about COVID stuff, but just like the local news or like even like the Hidalgo County like Twitter gets the worst people coming into it. Like it's the same fucking person, and they all have like all glory to God on their fucking bio. Like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, there's it. And you know what fucking infuriates me, and it's this whole fucking like ghetto culture that, like, oh, this guy Apollo from high school that used to talk shit to the teacher, who is a fucking idiot, is the one who's voicing his opinion, saying that, oh, this, and that, and the other is not true, or blah 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 blah. Like they're all conspiracy theorists or whatever, and they're all professionals in COVID. Are the ones that are like, oh, I don't need to wear a fucking mask. I don't need to fucking do this. I don't need to fucking do that. They're all the ones that are the idiots that are at the fucking island every weekend, not social distancing, not being responsible, and it's all them that are holding us back. And it fucking infuriates me just thinking about like these idiots. And like I know on our end it's been a lot, we haven't been exposed or anything like that, but I mean I have a family member that's in the hospital right now, or several. And I know people. I have people that I know that have lost people to COVID, and it's just like nobody's taking it seriously at all. And yeah, and their point is like, well, your bad health is not my issue. Is another thing I'm starting to hear.
No, and they're also blaming people from Mexico coming over to inflate our numbers. Like, and then they were like citing an article from Valley Central, I think it's Channel 4 here.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying like that they are treating people like from Mexico because they can't turn away patients. Like, you know, it's like they made an oath to whatever. But I don't think it's a problem where like they're being overrun by people from Mexico in the first place. And when you look at our numbers of people infected, like they say the location from where they're coming from. And like if there's some that say undisclosed, so I think that would be Mexican nationals, you know. So it doesn't take pages on pages. Like it's like 30 some from Edinburgh, another like big chunk from Westaco, and then another big chunk from Far, and then just like a couple people, or maybe like 10 people from undisclosed. So how would they be flooding our systems if like they're the ones like being tested? You know, I don't know.
You said that they were they're not turning away people. They're not turning away young people. They're turning away older people, and that's the fucking problem too.
What did you see the fucking like Facebook post by Clayton's?
Oh yeah.
From the island?
No. Gene De La Garza, the guy who's been posting all those fucking badass Valley memes, had screenshotted it and put like, dude, the content writes itself, and then they deleted it, and then they went back and they just put like something about like going to the island because it's like perfect weather or something like that. They changed it. It's fucking stupid, dude. That guy's a piece of shit. Yeah. Anybody who treats it like it's a fucking joke is.
Yeah, there's the only like connection that I have to it is, I guess, the two connections. Apparently, I have one of my mom's cousins from Mexico. In Mexico, though, he passed away from COVID, but he was also like in his 60s or something, and like he had complications with his health. I mean, he was my family, but I've never met him. I asked her, and she's like, "No, you don't know him." But like, she's like, "I grew up with him," and I'm like, oh, "Okay, I'm sorry to hear that." And then also, the only other connection I have is when I used to perform and stuff in McAllen and stuff, there was a DJ who actually DJ'd a set, one of my sets one time that I met at this when I was doing that live show.
Oh,
His name
was it
DJ
that?
Mike
Was
Nice.
he a bigger dude?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
He
heard about that.
he passed away through due to like he also had underlying complications with his health, but he also had COVID.
See, but that's the thing. Like people say, like, oh, like you mentioned, David. Like people are like, oh, it's not your unhealthiness, is not my problem, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you get a flu, like you're not likely to die because of your complications of like prior health problems. Like this thing is affecting people that do have underlying conditions because that's what it does. Like it's not, you don't die from COVID. Like you die because you have complications due to COVID because they could have left another 5 years and nothing would happen to them, but then they got
Yeah.
this and then
Right.
they feel sick and died.
Right.
So I don't know why people are just. I'm not saying that you're saying this, but like other people are just like using that as an excuse to like, oh,
No, yeah,
it-
yeah.
it's not that bad because if I'm okay, then whatever.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that like, oh, he had complications of this. I'm just stating the fact that he
Yeah,
also
yeah.
had issues with his health, But I'm saying
Yeah.
the connection that I have to like the people, I guess, around me, I guess, in some sense.
Yeah.
That's the only stuff that I've known.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
a guy,
mentioning that because it goes together. Like it's not like a either
Right,
or
yeah.
thing.
It's
our
yeah,
our
exactly.
area is a fucking hotspot because like we have overweight people. You have the highest like per capita of diabetes, like in a population, and you also have like the what's it called? Can't think. Hypertension, the blood pressure, like
Yeah.
that. This and that. Those are like the three worst. Oh, and people with asthma. Those are like the four worst things that you could have, and if you have all four, you're fucked with this virus. And it's fucking sad. Like there was a guy, he was 26 years old, who died. He was a guard at in La Villa at the fucking jail. He died because he had asthma, and he's fucking 26 years old. Like worked out, was actually doing like he didn't have the only condition he had was asthma, and he fucking died. Like
Dude,
26
my
year old.
my my parents are ridiculous. They're in Mexico right now, where my grandma lives in San Luis.
They went
They've
to
been there.
Mexico.
Yeah, they've been there for like 2 weeks, and like they traveled by bus and everything. And my dad went with my mom, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
fuck,
serious.
like
Man.
what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's fucking real shit. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, whatever. I mean, I understand my dad's side, like him wanting to go. Dude, my dad just like he had gotten stopped by a cop a while back, and the cop asked if he was drinking, and my dad was like, no. He's just like, I feel my dad deals with vertigo because of his condition, so he feels like dizziness even when he's still and driving, and he swerves and shit, which makes it look like he's drunk. Like I've been in the car while he's driving, and I always tell him like, hey, you have to stay in the lane, and he like gets back in, but it's his vision and like his vertigo problems because of his condition, and the cop stopped him at our like entering our house, and he was following him, and he said, hey, are you drinking? And my dad was like, no. My dad was like, I have a condition, and the cop suggested to him, I suggest you stop driving, because like if the next time I catch you or if somebody else catches you, like we're gonna suspend your license. So since then my dad has, within his means, has stopped driving, which has been over like a year. So like he's just been at home, like just inside all the time, not being able to go out anywhere because they told him he can't drive. So some kind of fear and anxiety within him. And my dad also deals with, he's diagnosed with GAD, which is, I also got diagnosed by GAD by his same neurological doctor. And so he deals with his anxiety and shit, and like, so he's just in his head all the time. So I understand him wanting to get out of his routine and out of the house and shit. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
get that. But I'm like, also at the same time, I'm like, fuck, dude, it's like during this time right now, like with the pandemic and all this stuff, and I'm just like, fuck. I'm just constantly thinking about that shit. I'm like, I mean, fuck, I don't know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And like when we had our big break, where we weren't working and stuff, I was like, oh, like now I have time to go to the beach. I have time to like travel everywhere. And then, but like, wait, but I can't because the reason why we have this is because a fucking pandemic's going on, and everything's dumb. And that's why it makes me mad where people are out and about like nothing's happening when it is.
So kind of a hard transition. I guess I will cut out the what we just said previously.
Yeah.
But kind of as a hard transition, I was curious. I've been on this like keto diet, right? So I've been eating a lot of meat because that's pretty much all I can eat is meat and cheese, and that's pretty much it. And so can't eat any bread. So I was curious. I'm like, if you could go anywhere, because another thing that came up was I'm like obsessed. There's this TikTok guy who just does like, hey, in case you didn't know, kind type videos about Japan. He's like, I've been living in Japan for 6 months now, and these vending machines have this and da 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 da. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. He was like, oh yeah, you can also get like horse meat here, and you can also do this and that. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I thought about it, man. Like, if you could go to a country where they served human meat, like somebody who decided to give themselves up to science or whatever, and you could go to a restaurant and order a piece of human, would you try it?
Oh, you broke out a little bit.
Would you try it? Would you try a piece of human meat if you could go anywhere in the country or any country that actually served it prepared?
No.
Oh, I think it's a tough one because, like, not that I would want to eat humans, but I mean, if it's all within like the legal things of like this guy like or woman said it's okay, like there's no repercussions, you're not gonna get sick from it, you're like
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I would-
Check.
Nah.
I
I'm
would
good.
I would say yes just to try it, like
I get that I eat ass. You know what I mean? It's not
That's
the
why
same
you're not
as
catching the
biting into
coronavirus.
a piece of flesh. It's not the same. So no, I'm not doing it. I'm not
I
doing it.
mean, your analogy is different because you eat your own ass. You're not eating somebody else's ass. That's why your lower back hurts.
That was
It's inflaming my fucking asshole.
No, I would say like I would want to say yes because of the curiosity, but I know as soon as I get there, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's not good. I don't want to do that.
I think I would do it, man. I think I would try it.
Yeah.
I'm a very picky eater, but I think I think I would be able to do it because they say I've heard interviews from cannibals and stuff. They say that we taste like pork.
when are you listening to?
I'm not super into pork anyway, so I'm good.
Not even out of curiosity, you wouldn't even just a little
Nah, man.
sliver.
I don't fuck
Really?
with that. Mm-mm.
Wow. You're
All
good.
right, hold on. If you were to be eaten by a cannibal, what do you think it would taste like?
What do you think I would taste like?
Yeah.
Probably like double cheeseburgers from McDonald's.
I'd probably
No
taste like
bun.
salt and alcohol.
I was thinking like ranch
then
style
the-
beans for me.
Crab legs? No, just kidding.
Yeah, crab legs. Yeah, I think Alex would taste. What would Alex taste like? Alex would taste like.
Alcohol for sure. Like Wagyu beef. It's gonna be a delicacy.
yeah,
Fuck,
like,
man, this is kind of scary. It's kind of throwing insight to my future. Maybe I'm an alcoholic.
like
Like Kobe
cigarette ash.
Cigarette, dude, I haven't smoked a cigarette in a long
Stale
ass time.
farts.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
with a little like sprinkle of ball sweat.
Yeah,
Boiled eggs. I like that ranch style. Oh, that's cute.
yeah. I just pulled it out of the trash can right now.
Nice.
I don't know. I feel like like I said, I feel like curiosity would be killing me. I would
don't
want to
fuck with that.
taste. I would want to taste like whale or like tiger, which I guess like it isn't good if they're not being hunted for meat. I don't think so. Like
Yeah, I'd want to taste like shark. You know, what does that fucking motherfucker taste like?
yeah.
There's
I know-
an actual restaurant down here, Daitung on Nolana that serves shark fin soup. I thought it
What'd
was
you call me?
illegal, but Daitung.
A horse?
Oh man, a zebra. I want to try zebra. A zebra.
Oh, a zebra.
Well, okay, so what if you got tricked, Alex, and it was human meat but in like a chicken nugget?
Fuck no. Why would I? I'm not gonna get tricked. I don't want to. I no, not that I'm not gonna get tricked. I don't want to get tricked. I don't fuck with human meat. So no.
I actually wonder how many human like fingers are lost making chicken nuggets, and they end up in the
That's a good
patty,
point.
and nobody even knows about it.
That's a good point.
There has to
Straight
be at least one case, right?
Oh yeah.
Let me see. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I remember back in the day during the whole like Pokemon craze, they had like these little Pokeballs that you would get like a gold plated card in there. But you had to order a kid's meal and you also had to pay the extra for that fucking Pokeball. Anyways, they had these certain like lightning bolt chicken nuggets. And I had gone to the one in Westago, and apparently a report came out like that same day that I had gone that somebody had found like a little itty bitty one of those little pink like lizards that stick to the walls. That was like deep fried and like put in their little chicken nuggets. So, I mean, if that got through, somebody has had to cook a finger at one point. It's only possible.
I mean, dude, within the millions of fucking orders being placed across the fucking nation, there has to be some type of accident. I mean,
I just saw that some Fox affiliate put out an article saying that there was a chicken nugget facility is on recall after employees cover up murders in facility meat grinder. But it turns out to be fake. I snubsed it.
or selling this information that is fucking irrelevant and doesn't matter because it's fake.
Hey man, you're welcome. Just like you on this whole podcast.
Oh shit!
Oh, you're frozen.
Dude.
I don't know if you're saying
Damn.
anything.
Wow.
I'm just gonna act like you don't.
Wow.
Am I frozen?
You're frozen, you piece of shit. Both of y'all are frozen.
Sorry, I'm reading.
Both of y'all are frozen too. The sequel. Just kidding.
Even more Elsia.
So entanglements.
That was so depressing, dude.
Also, let me just say this: this whole entanglement thing, like, I didn't dive deep into it because in my head, I'm like,
Hold up. What's the context behind entanglement?
okay, for me, the entanglement thing is the whole fucking Jada and Will Smith thing. That's the only thing I know, that it's like a part of this thing, like, or whatever, that where it came from, the memes and all that bullshit. But like, the reason why I'm saying so entanglements is because like I only literally know about the meme shit. Like, I saw the video of Jada telling Will Smith about all that bullshit with that rapper guy or whatever, but I didn't dive deeper into like their relationship bullshit because like I don't think I really give a fuck about like celebrity drama bullshit. Like I'm not researching shit like, oh, I need to find out about, like, that shit annoys me. You know what I mean? Or even like reality show type shit about celebrities and all that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I guess I just brought it up because it's been like somewhat the most recent meme of what's been happening in my feed. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it, you know. But other than that, I mean, what do y'all think about entanglement? Or let's just say about Jada and Will Smith and that bullshit. I don't know.
It's depressing. I don't think it should have been brought up. It should have been talked behind closed doors. They didn't have to put it on the internet. They made a spectacle of themselves.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't it him being like, she used me? So I don't think she brought it up first, right? What's the guy's name? August, whatever, Asenia or whatever. So I think it came out that way. Like, he was just being like, "Hey, yeah, she fucking wrote this dick and then wrote away."
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I saw 50 Cent, like, he had direct message like Will Smith. And he was like, hey man, heard about whatever. And then he said, how are you gonna let somebody like break your woman's back like that, or something like that, like something fucked up. And he was like, fuck you, 50. And then another meme came out. It was like, well, this is a story all about how my wife got turned upside down. I was like, God fucking damn it. Like, that's so sad, man. Like, it's upsetting.
I think what we're not talking about here that hasn't come out is like I'm pretty sure Will was also getting his own like side piece while all this is going on.
There was rumors about Margot Robbie or whatever the hell.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't complain if my wife was doing that. If I got to sleep with Margot Robbie, I don't know.
I don't know who this person is, but I do understand. I do understand the point of like Jada and Will Smith saying like, you know what, we were separated, we were in this open thing of like, I guess just whatever, trying the waters of whatever might be outside of the relationship or lack thereof, them not having a relationship anymore. Like I understand that, I guess, and then them coming back. Like I mean, y'all kind of did it to each other, but I don't know. I guess the tone of Jada, that bullshit of like, I don't know.
Bad marriage for life.
Did
That should have been the fucking trilogy. No, I'm just kidding.
did you only? I heard a rumor about Jaden Smith dating Tyler the Creator. Is that true?
Nah, that's bullshit. I looked into that because there was a video of Jaden Smith like on a live stage telling the audience like, "Yo, Tyler the Creator's my boyfriend" or some bullshit. And I think Tyler the Creator might be bisexual.
I think he's gay.
I think he might be bi or
okay.
gay. I mean, either or, but I think that was a lie. That was just, I don't know. I think that was just like a joke, a troll.
Yeah. I guess it's just so hard, like them being so public and stuff, and like Will being so loved by. I hate using the word '90s kids, but like '90s kids because of Fresh Prince and like all this other stuff. So it feels like your friend is being betrayed.
He had a great image, man. Like he still has a great image. Like I think he's very respectable. He doesn't have to act ghetto, or he doesn't have to be stupid and rap about stupid shit. And I don't know. It's just he was very respected amongst
Wild Wild West. We're in the Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I know.
You talking about Will Smith?
Yeah, like I don't know. He's a cool dude. Respectable.
Did you see the thing?
I always thought he was like bisexual though. I always got weird vibes from him.
I feel like I don't know if they're weird vibes, but I feel like Will Smith's like demeanor, like he could have just, like his comfortability within his skin, he could just do whatever he wanted to. You know what I mean? Like felt whatever he wanted to, towards men or women. Like it. You know what I mean? So bisexual, I guess, whatever the fuck. Oh, speaking of Will Smith and the Wild Wild West, did y'all ever see that thing that it's like I don't know if it's an interview or not, but he talks about like just before the time he did Wild Wild West, he had done like the thing for the Matrix. He was supposed to be casted as Neo for the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. And instead of doing that, he's turned it down and he did Wild Wild West. What the fuck? That's so crazy.
That's so crazy. Cool. That's so crazy how it didn't affect his career. Not that Wild Wild West was like a career-ender thing, but
it wasn't a bad movie though. I guess it was a type of like you had to have been young and growing up around the time to see it. Because when I grew up and saw it, like as a kid, like I thought it was the shit,
I listened to a podcast and they were talking about like the whole Will Smith thing, and the Wild Wild West came up in the conversation, and they were talking about how one of the producers was trying to get that metal giant spider thing in a movie for the longest time, and he was just finding like, you know what, I can probably sneak it into this movie, and they're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. So he's like, I can't believe that worked. He just had like this idea to put a giant metal spider in a movie, and he made it happen.
Fuck? Oh my god, the Wild Wild West.
I like the whole appeal about it, like the steampunk look and
yeah, the steampunk look, all that shit.
It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, straight up, I enjoyed it. Me and my brother like we would sing that fucking stupid song as much as we could.
And Salma Hayek, oh my god.
We're gonna get flagged.
It's all right. I think we're getting flagged by our intro. Actually,
Really? Now? It was
Yeah.
uncopywritten when I originally selected it.
nah. I've been seeing some messages when I would upload the video, but now we're not making money off of this, so I don't think it affects us.
That's true.
Dude, my dog is so stupid. She's been doing this thing. She's been doing this thing where she finally started chasing her own tail. She's doing it right now.
I think that's called being a dog.
But I mean, I've never seen the husky at home do it. Like, I've
What
never
kind-
seen it in person.
What kind of dog you have?
She's a bull terrier mix. She's a rescue. She's like
Oh, all right.
she's a mutt. So like she's like bull terrier, like boxer kind of type thing. She's cute. She ripped up my fucking bed sheet. I woke up one morning like I woke up to her one morning, like I heard ripping. I thought it was in my dream, dude. I heard like fabric ripping, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right? And I was like, whatever. I fell back asleep, and I woke up, and my fucking bed sheet was ripped the fuck up, like it was torn. It's still torn. I need to get a new bed sheet. Can you see her? She's right here.
Yeah, she's facing away from that.
Yeah.
Pick her up, dude.
No, I'm gonna pick her up. She's a little
Yeah,
baby.
I'm not gonna show her affection. Who do you think he is? Oh yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, dude, she's cute as fuck. Her name's Ellie. Up, go up. You can't see her now, but she's on the bed, being cute as fuck.
Hey, friend, did you have any topics, or should we wrap it up?
We should wrap it up. Yeah.
Oh, I just want to talk to you guys. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
I feel like it was a good loose episode just to get us back in a little groove.
How about
yeah.
you do the outro, and I'll clip that in at the end.
The outro. Nah, I'm okay. I don't want to mess it up. Alex, you want to take it away?
No, I don't want to mess it up.
Somebody open your door. Someone's in there.
What?
It was a ghost.
That's fucking creepy. I was like, oh shit.
I was telling Barbara the other day, I was talking to Ferdy, and Ferdy was like, oh yeah, I was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever. And he's like, I got thirsty, so I went to the kitchen, and I had all the lights off except for his cell phone. So he went to go get a drink of water, and you hear it like giggling. And then when he shined his phone on the floor or whatever, that he saw his little sister had her covering her mouth. She didn't want to scare him, but she scared the shit out of him.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? She's like, can't sleep.
Can't sleep.
She was hiding behind a little table
Oh my
that we
god.
have in the room.
In the dark, dude. That's
That's
funny.
fucked up.
I think she heard me coming out. She turned on the TV.
That's funny.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for this episode of the Laugh and Death podcast. Thank you all so much for listening. I know it's kind of loose and wild. I don't know, maybe it can be a new format for us or something. But yeah, this is our catch-up episode with us and with you. But if there's any topics you want to have us talk about, or anything you want to talk about, COVID, politics, whatever, or just dumb stuff like what color poops do we have on Tuesday, let us know in the comments on Instagram, or wherever you listen to this podcast. Make sure to rate us 5 stars if it's on iTunes or whatever podcast service you use. Make sure to watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/lifeanddeath. Subscribe and leave comments there too. So thank you guys.
Dude, being on keto, real quick, man, I shit out a Pringles can the other day. I was telling Fernie about it. Almost took a picture of it too.
I was gonna say, put it in a Pringles can.
It wouldn't
Save
have
that
touched the size. Imagine.
Save that shit. Literally.
Peace out, guys.
That is man.
Peace.
Bye bye.